Prime Minister Modi is heading to Russia. That visit begins today. He's basically will be flying to Moscow in a while from now. We'll have those visuals soon, but this is going to be very interesting. Unlike other countries, Russia has been a friend and an ally to India for several years, in fact, decades now. But after the Russia-Ukraine war, ever since it started, this is the first visit of Prime Minister Modi and also then now in Modi 3.0 government. Prime Minister will be landing in Moscow by evening. Then there will be a dinner, a private dinner, we are told, with the President Vladimir Putin. There will also be at the tomb of the unknown soldier in Kremlin during his visit, where Prime Minister Modi is expected to lay the wreath. But why is this meeting so significant? It's because it will focus on strengthening bilateral ties between two ally nations. Both the leaders will discuss global security. A key focus will be on real-time payment mechanism, which is a use of Rupee cards in Russia, MIR cards in India, with regard to whether it's the Indian diaspora or those from Russia who need to use that facility here in the country. And this could perhaps, remember, be a step up in the sort of alliance that we've had with Russia. And in fact, in Kremlin, in Russia right now is India Today's Gaurav Sawant.
Right behind me is the tomb of the unknown soldier here at the Kremlin in Moscow, Russia. The tomb of the unknown soldier, those who made the supreme sacrifice of their lives fighting and stalling the advance of the German army in the Second World War between 1941 and 45 here. In fact, the legend is that the Russians had pulled back to an extent but stalled the German army right on the outskirts of Moscow, barely 41 kilometers away from Leningrad. And this is where a large number of Russian soldiers made the supreme sacrifice of their lives. What it says here is soul-stirring. Your name unknown, your deed immortal. In fact, when a couple gets married here in Moscow and in several parts of Russia, they actually come here to pay their respects, to pay homage to the unknown soldier. The belief is, because the soldiers made the supreme sacrifice of their lives, that the next generation and future generations in Russia are able to live and carry forward their lives. This is truly a national pilgrimage site here in Russia. When any head of state and government, when they come here to Moscow, they first pay their respects, their homage at the tomb of the unknown soldier, and then the official visit starts. At the Kremlin in Moscow, Gaurav Sawant for India Today. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's first bilateral visit after his re-election as Prime Minister for the third term is to Russia. And this sends out a very important message, not just to Russia, but across the world. And this is the message that the world is watching at this stage. It's a shot in the arm for Russia, and President Putin is rolling out the red carpet for Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Extensive interaction, extensive engagement, whether it's on oil, defense cooperation, reviewing the entire gamut of relationship, or sorting out the issues that are there, whether it's rupee-ruble trade or people-to-people contact, or to take the economy forward, engagement on the economic front. All of these will be discussed, all of these will be on the table with an aim of finding a solution to some of these problems. The trade imbalance, $60 billion worth of exports from Russia to India, just about $5 to $6 billion worth of export from India to Russia. So that's one major imbalance that India seeks to address in this scenario at a time when Indian businesses are slightly hesitant to invest in Russia given the sanctions regime that the West has imposed. So this relationship is not just about taking the relationship between India and Russia to the next level, strengthening it even further, but also to figure out how the world can perhaps look to become more peaceful. India is not mediating between Russia and Ukraine. That's not India's job. At the same time, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has repeatedly said that this is not an era for war. That signal goes out very effectively. Peace pays rich dividends for all. Gaurav Sawant at the Kremlin in Russia for India Today.
भारतीय समुदाय को क्या उम्मीद है प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी से, क्योंकि वो भारतीय समुदाय को भी यहाँ संबोधित करेंगे? कि हम लोगों को बहुत उम्मीद है। सबसे बड़ी है जो हमारी जो आह्वान थी कि प्रधानमंत्री जी और पुतिन जी बैठ करके कम से कम रूपी रूबल ट्रेड पर एक बार बात करें, क्योंकि इसके बगैर जो है हमारा ट्रेड जो है रुका हुआ है। उसके बगैर कोई अच्छी तरीके से जो हम आगे कर सकते हैं, तो बड़े ट्रेड को बढ़ा सकते हैं, वो नहीं हो पा रहा है। और ये मुद्दा काफ़ी दिनों से बढ़ता चला जा रहा है। मेरे ख्याल से केवल मोदी जी और पुतिन इसको सॉल्व कर सकते हैं। अगर ये हो जाता है तो हमारा जो कल्चर भी बढ़ेगा, बिजनेस बढ़ेगी और सारी चीज़ें उसके साथ साथ चलेंगी, क्योंकि रूपी रूबल ट्रेड जरूरी है।
Something has happened this time. I cannot tell you. The whole Russia is talking about is more exciting. You can say everybody's excited. Everybody knows about this thing. Russian media has been covering it very positively, and it's again the proud moment for the Russians because Prime Minister is coming for the first bilateral visit after his third time coming to the power. So it talks too much for Russia, and Russian sees this is one more milestone in their friendship.
हम तो बिल्कुल बहुत सालों से इंतजार कर रहे हैं कि माननीय हमारे प्रधानमंत्री जी रसिया में आए। ये भारत और रसिया के बीच में और ज्यादा मधुरता लाएगा। वो यहाँ पे आएंगे तो हमें बहुत ज्यादा खुशी है कि हमारे प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी यहाँ पे आ रहे हैं, तो बहुत ज्यादा हम उनका वेट कर रहे हैं।
बहुत अच्छी बात होगी इंडिया और रशिया के रिलेशनशिप बढ़ाने के लिए, और काफ़ी टाइम के बाद यहाँ पर उनका आना हुआ है। पहले कई सालों पहले वो आए थे, कोविड के पहले आए हुए थे। तो मुझे लगता है अभी इस वॉर सिचुएशन को लेके बहुत कुछ अच्छा ही, कुछ पॉजिटिव होने वाला है यूक्रेन और इसके वॉर को लेके।
Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the Russian President.
All right, so joining me now for the latest on what precisely is happening is Gaurav Sawant. Gaurav, you know, it's in many ways it's a return for you also to Russia, but what is at stake, do you think, for India-Russia relationship? How will this personal relationship impact the ties?
Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the Russian President Vladimir Putin enjoy a very warm relationship. In fact, it's often said that the Russian President listens to Prime Minister Narendra Modi much more than he does to several other world leaders. And that is why when Prime Minister Narendra Modi on the sidelines of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization meeting had said that this is not an era for war, that was a message that the entire world had appreciated. Now, India is not mediating between Russia and Ukraine. That's not India's job. At the same time, India and Russia are together taking their bilateral relationship to another level. That's the effort, that how does this become a defining relationship in this region. And this actually shows India's growing power, India's multi-aligned. Recently, Prime Minister Narendra Modi was in Italy for the G7 multilateral summit, and there you'd seen how the West engaged so extensively with Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and here his first bilateral visit in his third term is to Russia. So that sends out a very, very strong signal to the entire world. This relationship, an effort is from people to people ties to critical technology. This relationship becomes multi-dimensional and much stronger in the years ahead.
All right, Gaurav, looking forward to your coverage from Russia. It's very important. Gaurav has, remember, reported from Ukraine and Russia during the war, and perhaps this is going to be an important meeting. All the best, Gaurav. Thank you very much for now.